Teoscar is on the clock with his latest offer, and Dodgers could be all in on this New York Slugger. Who's that? We'll get to that. And how about Blake Snell of the Giants, a Dodger? Are you kidding me? Would that even work? Does that even make sense? And Dodgers Silver Slugger nominees, we're going to get to that too as well. And my predictions, who's going to stay on the team, and basically who's gonna go. But before we get into that, make sure you hit that sub button. Get her done right there. I know you have trouble committing in life, and I'm sure if you're one of those people that's not subscribed, someone's probably told you that you just can't commit. Now is your time. 7.2, that's dismal on subscribe. We need better than that. So not subscribed, 92.8%. Big numbers. Let's subscribe. Let's bust that up. 1,500 new subscribers in a day and a half. That is the real deal, Holyfield, right there. Happy to see that happen. And you guys know what to do. All right. Let's talk about it. Teoscar is on the clock. Yes, he is on the clock, and he's got to make a decision. And he's got to make a decision pretty soon. The Los Angeles also extended their $21 million qualifying offer to Teoscar Hernández, who had a career high 33 home runs. That's a lot. And he's got until, here's the deal, keep this in mind. So he doesn't have to say squat until 4 p.m. Eastern on November 19th to either accept it or hit him with more money or hit him with multi-years. So $21 million. Is he worth it? Let's hear it in the stuff below, in the comments below. I'd like to hear that from you on that. If he declines and signs elsewhere, his new team must forfeit at least one draft pick. And Los Angeles will receive at least one draft pick as compensation. So you get a draft pick, but that's a guy who's not even going to be able to play for a long time anyways, right? So are you all in with Teoscar? Are you willing to budge with that? I mean, that's not the final offer. So don't get all crazy over everything. It's time for the Dodgers Digest quote of the day. That's right. Dodgers Digest quote of the day comes from Teoscar himself. And what does Teoscar say about all this process that's going on? Well, he said this: my hopes are really high. Like I've said before, the Dodgers are the priority. Obviously, Teoscar Hernández saying that right there. So big ups to him on that. Wants to remain a Dodger. Will he remain a Dodger is the key. All right, Dodgers could be all in on New York Slugger. And you know who we're talking about, obviously, right? Well, we're talking about Soto. I know. Ho, ho, ho. Ease up, everybody. Everybody starts freaking out when I mention Soto. Oh, he's going to ruin the chemistry of the team. It'll never work. Bring Soto in. Do you think that the rest of the team would let Soto destroy the chemistry and come in and just be this huge cancer? The dude wants to win too, right? All right. If you can't beat him, join him. Soto, first-hand look at how good the Dodgers are. He got to see it right in his face. And if you watch the end of the final game when the Dodgers win, Soto sits in the dugout and he stares at the Dodgers celebrating that whole entire time. Well, he's going to have the money, or the Dodgers are going to have the money to be able to do that because they do clear some money on their salary. So they could sign him. That could limit them big time on signing other dudes if they go with this and do Soto. What's your thoughts? Should they go full on Soto? Well, you kind of knew it was all going to happen because he turned down the Nationals' 15-year, $440 million contract. Did that back mid-2022. It was clear the dude he wants to test the free agency and the 2024. Made it to the World Series, had a stellar year. Come on, him as a Dodger? I mean, that bat in that lineup, and I kind of like how he stares down pitchers a little bit. I'm not going to lie. All right. But here's the deal. Don't panic, okay? People are up in arms right now because Kershaw has now decided that he is going to test free agency. That doesn't mean anything. None of that means anything until the final agreement, until you put your John Hancock on that line. Once you do that, once you sign up and sign that contract, then it's a done deal. So whatever the back and forth stuff, you need to just slow down, slow your roll just a little bit. All right. Blake Snell, a Dodger. What do you think about that option of happening? Giants $38.5 million star floated as a Dodgers blockbuster option. This is from the Sporting News. So this is what they're saying. All right. What do you think about Blake Snell being a Dodger? I would love it if he's pitching against the Giants and getting wins, for sure. But do the Dodgers want to put that kind of money into a guy like that when they have so many pitchers returning? But you don't know how they're going to react to. So what do you do right there? What was Blake Snell? 3.12 was his ERA last year. What is it? He was 145 strikeouts and 104 innings pitched. He was part of, 20-some-odd games. I like the idea. Blake Snell is solid, and any chance we can stick it to the Giants, too, as well, man, I'm down with that program all day long. So Blake Snell possibly becoming a Dodger? Well, we'll see. But, because this is all just conjecture. Is he going to be in, or is it going to be Soto? It's up to the Dodgers at this point. If they're going to go for a big-ass contract and they want to buy and get someone, is it going to be a bat? Is it going to be pitching? What is it going to be? That's the key right there for the Dodgers, and they're going to have to make that decision when it comes down to it, right? Congratulations to the Dodgers Silver Slugger nominees. It's just important to be nominated, isn't it? All right? And I want to bring this up. Shohei is nominated for the DH position for the Silver Slugger. Will Smith nominated for the catching position, and Teoscar for the outfield position. Now, think about this with Teoscar. So he's already been offered the money, right? $21 million for a year to do that. He wants multiple years. If he gets the Silver Slugger Award, if Teoscar gets it, does that help his cause with the Dodgers? And maybe it's more bargaining chips for him. Maybe it's like, hey, man, $21 million a year is cool, but I'm going to need you to step that process up a little bit more. I mean, is that the thing that he goes with? I mean, it can't hurt. All right. And finally, my predictions. I've always said these guys are going to stay on the team, and I'm going to stand by this. And I want to put it right here in front of all of you so you can see it right now. Buehler, Teoscar, Trinan, Kershaw, Kike, Walker. I feel like all those 6 players will make it back onto the team. I do feel that way. I feel like it is going to happen. All right. Well, that also is going to do it for Dodgers Digest. Hey, make sure you hit the sub button. What's this 7.2? If you're having troubles with committing, have no more. Just get in there, and then in the comments down below, just hit subscribe. I want to hear from you, okay? 7.2, come on. We can definitely do better than that. All right. That's going to do it. Hey, make sure you're always on Dodgers Digest. We're the fastest growing Dodger channel all on YouTube. And Mike Nelson and myself putting out fresh content daily. And we will continue to do that all the way through until the Dodgers win the next World Series, which will be coming up. And then we'll go after that and on and on and on. Hit the sub button. You know what to do. This is Dodgers Digest. I'm Brad J. Thanks for tuning in. Always remember, people, to think blue.